Hi there, this is Mrs. Piper back with the next step of our 1-point perspective environment. Now for this next stage, we want to make sure that we put a wall at the back of our ground plane. So I'm going to zoom out. Well, actually I'm going to zoom up just a little bit so that you can see the floor clearly. You will remember we've drawn our lines horizontal, they're parallel to the picture plane, and we stopped right here. Now if you wanted to stop at 5, that would work. If you wanted to stop down here, that would be okay too, but we want to put a back wall, and in my composition my back wall has to go straight up and down, straight across, and straight up and down. So what we're going to do is we are going to lay our ruler on the very last horizontal line where it meets the very last orthogonal line, and we're going to draw a line straight up. Now you'll remember we've got a clear ruler so that we can see that this line goes straight up and down. I'm going to draw this line going up, and if you'll notice I made it to the horizon line and then the same distance over again, approximately. In this case, it happened to be 1, 2, about 3, almost 4 centimeters. But it really doesn't matter, the size. I'm going to slide my ruler across, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, making sure that the ruler is parallel to the picture plane, going straight up and down. And again, I'm going to the corner right by the very first orthogonal line, where the first orthogonal line meets the back of the floor. We're going to go straight up. Very good. And now we're going to draw the top, or I guess you could call it a ceiling if you wanted to. So we're going to lay my ruler down on the horizon line, slide it up, so that we're making sure it is still parallel, and we're going to draw a line across. So this shape right here becomes the back of the wall, so to speak. That's going to be the back end of our composition, and if you'll notice, I'm going to erase everything in this back wall except for the vanishing point. Now, if your pencil is like mine, it's almost out of eraser, make sure you've got your eraser ready, because you will be erasing a lot of the lines that you don't want to show. Remember, you were drawing these lines lightly, so hopefully it'll be pretty easy to erase them. Okay? Now, for this next part, I'm going to zoom back out so that you can see the edge of my paper up at the top. Okay. Now, if you recall, the bottom of the floor came to the corner. If you remember, we measured it at 0, at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and again at 12. But now we've got to do the top. And I don't want you to think about the corner of the paper. What I want you to think about is the vanishing point and the corner of the wall. Again, the vanishing point and the corner of the wall. Do not think about the edge of the paper itself. I'm going to put my pencil on the vanishing point, and I'm going to touch it to the corner of the wall, and I'm going to draw my line up. Okay? We're going to do the same thing on this side. See the corner of the back wall and the vanishing point? We're going to line it up with the vanishing point, the corner of the back wall, and we're going to draw that line out. So now we have our floor that's going to be a checkerboard pattern. We have a back wall, and we have a roof, and we have side walls. Okay? At this point, if you would like, you can go in and you can erase your horizon line, but do not erase your vanishing point. You can lighten it, but don't erase your vanishing point. Okay? So this is the framework for everybody's composition. Now, what you add to this will be up to you. You're going to be choosing several different three-dimensional forms. You can look at our notes. You can do boxes, triangular prisms, tubes, rectangular prisms, more complex shapes. Whatever you choose, just keep in mind that you will be using this center point as your vanishing point. Some of the objects can sit on the floor, others can be floating in the air, whatever you choose to draw into your composition. Okay, I'm going to stop this video at this point just to let you draw your back wall and the edges of the side walls, giving you a ceiling. And I will be back in just a little while to show you some examples of some of the shapes you can add to it. Thank you for watching.